Hi everybody. So in this video, we're just going to go over week 5, all the expectations, all the resources that are there for you. So first off, the main focus for this week is to outline your summary essays. Okay. So note all of these 4 resources right here are just the exact resources that are listed in the assignment itself. Okay. So I just put them there for easier access, kind of similar to last week's module within there. So if you click into the outline for the summary essay, you will see all those same exact resources. Okay. So you're going to submit your outline. I will give you feedback to then help you improve your final draft that you'll submit next week. So the first thing to help you out, if you click this link, it takes you to the actual summary essay assignment so you can read through the essay requirements. So you're writing a 1 to 2 page summary of the article, how to increase your chances of sticking with your resolutions. Okay. Um, so it's about 5 to 10 paragraphs. So when you're outlining, you need your introduction, at least 5 body paragraphs, more if necessary, and your conclusion. Okay. And that's definitely going to get you to your 1 to 2 page mark within there. Um, all these sources are repeated again, as per usual, when it comes to it. And then keep in mind you're doing your APA or MLA. So make sure you're also formatting correctly. And since you are summarizing a particular article, you're going to have the works cited of the bibliography because you're summarizing that within there. So you do have to have that this week when you didn't last week. Okay. So there's your assignment where you would actually submit the finalized draft of it. Another link to the article itself that you're summarizing. If you go here, it's going to take you to a Word doc that I have here where you have the example outline that you can kind of fill in within there. So your introduction paragraph, and again, there's a video if you go a little further down over how to write an intro paragraph for this week. Your main body paragraphs have topic sentences. So those main ideas and evidence analysis link. You're still mealing a paragraph, even though it's a summary essay within there, and your conclusion. So how do you plan on outlining this? And again, just like last week, a lot of you did really well and gave me super detailed outlines, and I could give you lots of feedback. Some of you did not. If you don't give me a lot to work with, I can't give you tons of feedback to make sure you're doing your best when it comes to that final draft. Because remember, your final draft grade is final when it comes to it. So, along with that build and outline, you have the summary writing, write what matters, which is here, and that was in last week's module as well. So it's that same resource on what is summary writing, so you can know how to do it, taking notes over it. So just make sure you're reviewing it as you're writing the essay itself. And wrong tab. There we go. And then this last piece is a video. So if you click play, I'm just going to play it real quick so it pops up. I'll pause. So this gentleman has created a wonderful video on how to write a summary essay, and I think he's done it well enough that I'm not going to repeat or remake the wheel. So he goes over how to write that summary essay, how to organize, so to help provide an additional verbal piece to go with the articles and the chapters that we're reading this week as well. So that's where you're going to submit your outline for the summary essay. Along with your outline this week, you do have one journal. So if we go in here, that journal is you just talking through, it's kind of a metacognitive reflection on identifying the main ideas within the article and then how you identify them. How do you know that those are the main ideas and not just pieces of evidence within the essay? So what are the main ideas and how can you defend, how did you determine that they are actual main ideas and not little minor details within there? So you're submitting that like we normally do with our journals. And then if we go back, again, all of these are just those same exact sources that were listed in the assignment itself. Okay. But what's additional on here too is I go over introduction paragraphs. So we went over body paragraphs, how to meal your paragraphs and set them up a couple weeks ago. This week I wanted to focus on introduction paragraphs. As you're writing your outlines, I highly suggest go ahead and write out the entire introduction. So that way you can get feedback on it. A lot of us struggle with the introduction in our personal essays. So write out the entire introduction in your outline so I can give you full feedback on it. And then you can improve it as you go on. So I recorded a lecture that goes to YouTube for you there. And then in that video lecture, I have a document that I'm referencing, and I give you a copy of that document right here so you can utilize it as you're writing your own introductions. So overall focus for this week, your outlines are due by the end of the week. You have your pre-writing journal that helps you develop that outline. So I would do your pre-writing journal first and then go into your actual outline. A lot of different resources on how to write a summary what the outline looks like, and then, of course, your resource on how to write the introduction paragraph. Okay. So make sure as you're working through all these pieces, if you have any questions, want me to expand on anything, if you need another example of something, or if you just want me to look at a paragraph that you're writing before you actually turn it in finalized, let me know. I'm more than happy to do so. Just email me and I can give you some feedback on that. So have a wonderful weekend, or have a wonderful week. It's not the weekend now. Have a wonderful week, and let me know if you need anything.